All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Yes. I have something pretty cool right over here. It is a black box. It contains a certificate of authenticity and also the Russian certificate for this beautiful knife right over here. Would you look at this? This is a Shirogorov Astrum. Oh, yeah. Probably the pinnacle of Shirogorov technology and bells and whistles, I would say, because it has everything that one would want from a Shirogorov, like the look, it's sleek, the micro milling. Of course, it's insane, made in Russia. These guys are going for 4,000 bucks, even if the table price, I believe it's around 1,700 bucks. So they're quite sought after. Overall look is sleek. That is the word that it comes to mind, and slim, and it's flowing. It's the lines when it's closed is just like pretty much perfect. Check out the spot on center. Some blue anodization in the titanium handle. As you can see, it's a reminiscent. I mean, it kind of like it's an elongated stellar, I would say, with an inset lock. Blue anodization. Look at these holes, reminiscent of the kickstop, of course. 110. 3D milling throughout the scales. It's just phenomenal. The internal skeletonization is ridiculous. Of course, you get tons of details. I mean, just check the floating backspacer. How cool is that, with these ridges right over here? Some geared up, not too... I mean, it's pretty smooth. There is no holes, but there's a lanyard option hole. There's no hole, I mean, in the handle, but there is this integrated lanyard hole in the backspacer, which is pretty good. Tip is absolutely centered and absolutely saved with this little bit of extruding spacer to allocate the massive blade. Would you look at this? How much is it packing? A lot. Let me check the size for you, and I'm gonna give you in centimeters, because this is 10 centimeters of cutting edge and 12 for the handle. Overall, this bad boy is 22 and a half. So, for example, if you get like an F3, you will realize that the overall length is 22 centimeters with, you know, less packed blade. So blade on F3 is shorter. Handle is 12 and a half. Handle is 12 and a half. So pretty much the same handle size, but packing more blade. So better handle to blade ratio. This is a Stellaris, so a little bit smaller, so we could do something like this, you know, from bigger to smaller. Another phenomenal Shiro, but this is another level. So I just want to show you another classic, a couple classic. One is, of course, the large Sebenza 21, just as a size comparison, and another one that I want to show you. It's a pretty cool one. It's the Peter Rassenti Small Nirvana. This is a 4.0 fully dressed, and you see where they are at compared to the Astrum from Shirogorov, which it means star, and it continues the theme for the space, you know, spaceship, stellar, etc. There's, I mean, these screws are not technically proprietary, this one, but yeah, this one definitely is. You will need a special tool to take this apart. Don't do it with tweezer, don't do it. Just get the proper tool. Pivot is captive, pretty much. It has all the bells and whistles. This is a slanted pivot, as you can see, so it's just not flush. It's pretty easy to disassemble. You have a look at the lock bar milling on the inside, just great. You have the apron right over here to avoid pinching your skin when you release the lock. Pretty cool. Detent ball has a ramp, which is so smooth indeed. Blade length, I was saying, is just phenomenal. It is like a mini pocket sword, actually. It's very good. You get Magna Cut steel right over here. You have a dual tone finish for the blade with some satin flats. The jimping is pretty much useless because you don't really feel it. I mean, a little bit. Pretty cool chamfering on the blade. Is just perfect, like the thing that they ground these blades by hand. And there is a nice finger choil right over here, you know. It's sharpened up to the sharpening choil. It's a drop point, of course. So look at this fine stone wash on the primary grind. Look at this. I hope it shows. Of course, you get the Custom Division logo, which is the outline of the bear, just with the two letters C and D. Pocket clip, of course, is titanium with no blue anodization to create a little bit of contrast. Tip up, carry only, not reversible. Forget about that. There's no Shiro with reversible clip, to my knowledge. What else can I say? The belly here is just maybe 30% going on. It's just pretty cool, classic plunge grind Shirogorov style, minimal billboarding. The sound is dry, not too loud. It's just gorgeous. The feel in the hand, it's perfect. No hot spots, there's no sharp edges. Pretty easy to release the lock. You have some relief, you have some jimping. You could do easily a nice choke up grip, you know, reverse. It works as well. Very balanced. It's super solid. The texture adds more grippy and not slippery tactile feel to it. And fit and finish obviously is spot on. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong. No lock stick, no blade play, no, nothing. You have a microscopic flipper tab. You can miss it, like you just saw me. But the jimping is pretty good. So you just do this and it's going to work. The push button, forget about that. There's a pointy that's going to destroy your finger, but you just arch it like that and it's going to be phenomenal. You have a pretty good clip. Look at the ramp entrance and exiting. From the profile. It's beautiful. Of course, this guy is rolling on single row roller bearings because it's a custom division. It's not just like a regular or production Shiro. And just very fast, very smooth. Oof, guys. Detent strength is on this medium strong side, I would say. The detent ball ramp makes it super smooth in the closing. There's some kickback from the blade when you deploy because it's a beast of a blade. And I mean, overall, this is probably one of my favorite Shiro ever. I would have to say it still doesn't match up to this guy over here, which I probably still consider the GOAT in the Shiro Custom Division lineup. Very hard to beat, especially for the action. This thing has an action that is legendary. And also the fact that it has some laser etching on the blade is just spectacular. I mean, let's not even talk about this. This is a different league, but this is kind of like in the top 5, I would say, Shirogorov Custom Division ever made, because it is a perfect knife. Some people say it's bigger, you know, it's big boy, but it's not no 111. This is just the Astrum. So regular size when closed and longer blade when deployed. That's it. And very slim and slick. So honestly, I prefer the fat ones rather than the slick ones, but still, this is a very elegant one, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna disappoint you in any ways. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.